Oh, you're there. Thank you for joining me. My name's David Charles, International Psychic Medium. Thank you for joining my channel. Tonight, we're going to do a reading for you entitled, Why Have They Not Been in Touch? Are you waiting for someone to get in touch with you? The reading's called Why Have They Not Been in Touch? We're going to do 4 piles of cards, pick a card reading, and tonight, at the end of the reading, we have a little competition where you can win a full-length reading with me from anywhere in the world. A full-length reading with me, valued at £65 UK money, sterling, from anywhere in the world. All you have to do is wait till the end of the video, and I'll ask you to do a few little things to win the competition, and the answer to the competition may well be in your reading. There could be a clue there, so watch closely. Now then, here we go. Pick a card reading, 4 piles, no theme tune, no waiting about, we get straight on with it. This is number 1, number 2, 3 and 4. Which one do you fancy? Pick one. Use your intuition, go with the feelings inside, go with the way they look, or just go for anything that catches your eye really, and pick 1, 2, 3 or 4. And if you pick number 1, we'll start with that. And a special welcome to you if you're watching this all alone, which I know a lot of you do. Why have they not been in touch? Are you sure you want to know? Also at the end of the reading, we're doing stage 30 of the Old England School Tarot course. So a busy reading tonight. And that is the 2 of Pentacles. Good card, you'll love it. Pentacles are mostly nice. The person you're waiting for to get in touch with you, I believe, is going through a stressful time. And I believe, number 1, that so are you. And that may be caused by some misunderstanding. I don't think there's been an argument that really means much. I don't see that there is interference from another woman or another man, although there could be. This reading won't resonate with all of you, and if it doesn't, come back in a day or two and pick a different card, or go to one of my other readings. There's plenty of them, lots of romantic readings on my channel. But if you subscribe, you'll see all those. I think some of you are having property movement. Maybe you're moving in together, or you were, and suddenly this person has stopped contacting you. And if you're contacting them all the time and they're not answering, well, always the same advice I give to everyone is stop doing it. Let them come to you. Not easy, I know, especially if you're in love with this person. But if they're not contacting you, I think it's because of stress. I don't think they've necessarily gone off you, but I think they're behaving very badly. And I'll say that to all 4 of these because it's not a good thing. Some of you, number 1, are experiencing difficulties with the law or legal stuff. That could be moving house and solicitors, because you've got something to do with property going on here as well. And it may be the person that you're waiting to call is also having property issues. I'm sure you'll know what I mean if this resonates with you. There's somebody around you, number 1, who can't be trusted. I hope that it's not this person. There's devious goings on here, and I don't see them contacting you very soon. But of course that's not good enough, and you need to do something about that. You need to think about your feelings in the heart here, the real ones, not infatuation and that sort of thing. And work out whether you're, whether you deserve to be treated better. If it's not been too long, then there may be a valid reason why they're not contacting you anymore. But I'd give yourself a time limit. Again, I'll probably say that to all these readings. Give this person a time limit. Give him or her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm sure that they'll contact you eventually. If you want a full reading, of course, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com, or enter the competition at the end of these readings and win a free reading worth £65. A full-length reading with me from anywhere on the planet. So, I think stress is a big issue, number 1. I think both of you have been under stress. I don't see any reason why that's going to get any better, so you may need to find a way of chilling out. I think one of you, or maybe both of you, are dealing with property and property movement. And that should bring happiness. Maybe not to both of you at the same time, but it should bring happiness. I've got to tell you the truth. Number 1, you don't look to me as though it's a soulmate that you're pining for. So maybe you haven't known each other very long. I don't think you're that close yet to being soulmates. You may be eventually, but it doesn't look that way at the moment. And I think, number 1, you're really going to get what you deserve here. You've got some karma indications, which means you'll get karma if you've done something wrong to this person, that may be why they're not calling you, but that's not good enough. It's a coward's way. We all know that. And they should have the decency to let you know what's going on. There's somebody around you that can't be trusted. It may be this person, it may be someone linked to your career, or he could or she could be both, of course. You may work with this person. But you've been let down before, and I know that's easy to say, but you've been hurt before, and you've been hurt and let down by work colleagues as well. So number one, make a decision about how long you're prepared to put up with this kind of behaviour. Disrespectful is probably the word I would use, and you're not going to like me for saying that, some of you, but the person should be in touch with you, and it's not a good way to behave. Look out for legal paperwork, signing documents, maybe contracts on house purchases. Anything to do with movement of house is perfect. Anything to do with movement of job is also good. So anything to do with movement really is good. Property is good in this reading. You'll get what you deserve, but I really think, number one, that you deserve better. That may not be what you want to hear. So I'll leave you with that. Hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to my channel, and click the like button and click the little bell icon, and you'll never miss a video then. So if you picked number 3, why have they not been in touch? It happens a lot, so you're not the only one. That's why we do these readings, of course. Let's find out. Well, there's karma all over this reading as well, which means that you and he or she are going to get what you both deserve. There's an emptiness in this reading, number 2. You look as though you feel that there's something missing. Like, is that it? Is that all there is to life? It comes up in lots of readings. Normally, when you feel something missing, usually it's love that's missing, and there's not a lot of love indication in this reading either. It looks as though your finances will improve, but that's not relevant to the question. Why has this person not been in touch? I don't see it's because of another woman or a man, again, which it usually is. I think they're getting some karma, they're getting what they deserve, they may be going through a tough time. I think you're due for some karma as well, number 2, but there's a message here for you to take a chance, to take a risk. I don't know exactly what it means because there's a lot of you out there, but it will mean something to you if this reading resonates with you. Take a chance, be adventurous, be daring, and take a leap of faith in the coming weeks and months. I think, number 2, that you haven't really had an easy life, and I don't think this person has either. I think you've both been through the mill a little bit, as they say, and now it's time for you to reap the rewards of past efforts. So stay calm, stay relaxed, wait for a contact, but as I said to number 1, don't wait forever. You deserve better than that. I can normally see a reason. There's usually a woman involved, or a man involved, or a husband or a wife. Sometimes it's the kids, but I don't see any reason for this person not contacting you, and it's baffling me. It really is, because the spirit world are not giving me a reason, and maybe there isn't one. He or she may just be a bit lax and a bit thoughtless and a bit not very good at showing their feelings. Doesn't mean they haven't got them. Just means they're not very good at showing them. And maybe they think it's okay to leave you without calling you or texting you or FaceTiming you or whatever the word is. But there's no indication that you're soulmates. I always say you don't look like Romeo and Juliet, and you don't really appear to be riding off into the sunset on a white horse with this person. So when the spirit world say take a leap of faith, take a chance, they may be saying take a chance and move on. I'm not saying they are definitely, but for some of you, number 2, it may be time to perhaps give this one up, or think about giving this one up and move on to somebody who gives you better contact and more respect. Keep using that word, but I do think it's bad when someone doesn't get in touch for no apparent reason and leave you hanging there waiting, and every time the phone rings you run to it, hoping it's this person. Your heart misses a beat. And then it's somebody else, the gas board or the electricity company. And then it's so disappointing that you shout at them on the end of the phone. But that can happen. Just joking, of course. But you'll get what you deserve. So if you deserve someone, I'm being very hard on you now, number 2, but if you deserve someone that treats you badly, you'll get it. So don't let them do it. And again, I'll say this probably to all 4 of these readings. You've got this emptiness inside you, there's something missing. It feels like there is, I don't think there is, but it feels like there's something missing and you're searching for something that you may already have. So take a closer look at your life. You may have the things you want and just not realise how good things are. There's no tragedies in this reading. There was no tragedies in number 1 either. There's no disasters. But I just don't think you look like Cinderella and the Prince at the moment. Take a chance. Take a leap of faith. You will know what this means. Spirits don't tell me what it means because there's a lot of you out there. And if you've been through a rough time in the past, and a lot of you had bad childhoods and growing up pains, it is time now, and things will be paying you back soon. Remember that. This won't stay bad forever if it is bad at all. Hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe again and click the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Share me with your friends and make a comment below. It's great to see comments below and I always answer all of them. So don't forget, at the end of the reading, we're going to do a competition for you to win a free reading with me from anywhere in the world. Australia, Alaska, New Zealand, America, Canada, India, anywhere. No matter where you are, you can win this free reading with me. It's a fairly new channel, so there may not be many people entering the competition. Stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you how you can win it. A reading with me is worth £65, a full length reading in UK sterling. This reading for you, number 3, once again, it indicates movement. Are you moving house, I wonder? Are you moving in together? Why is this person not contacting you? This time, there are children in the reading. So is it because you've got children and they've got cold feet? Or he or she has children and they're a bit worried about hurting them or upsetting them and spoiling the status quo? For some reason, I do believe that the reason you're not being contacted is because of children, either yours or hers or his. Or maybe both. I do think there will be a happy ending to this. I do really think that. I think you'll be made an offer soon. He or she may come up with a suggestion that may sort this out when you finish telling him off or her off for not ringing you. I see a man here giving advice. If it's your dad, he's probably saying get rid of him or her. If it's an old uncle, this man giving advice you should listen to. That's why he's in this reading. The spirit world is saying, listen to the words of an not elderly, but a wise older chap who's got good things to say. I believe that the person will be in touch with you. It's the first one of the 4, and I think he's going to make you an offer. So when you finish telling him off or her off, think about this offer. It is a romantic thing. I do see movement, so one or both of you may be moving house. I do see happiness in that movement. This is the best of the 3 readings so far, or the most promising, not the best. But a lot of this reading indicates offers, or you may be offered work as well, by the way, on a separate subject. You may be, number 3, looking for a job, and that should come up soon. Some of you, I think, number 3, are going out with a person who's a bit older. There may be an age gap. This older person, if it's a man, will be set in his ways, and he's probably behaved like this all of his life. If it's a woman, I think she's just a little bit dippy, a bit thoughtless. Is dippy a good word? I think it is. I think she's just a bit careless about the way she contacts you. But there are children involved with this one. If it's not yours and not his or hers, it could be some family's children. For some reason, children are the reason, I believe, that contact is become a bit sparse and not frequent enough. I think you're very good at what you do, number 3, and you should remember that. Whatever work you do, you're good at it. Listen to the words of an older person. It could be a lady, but I think it's a chap who may give you advice, and he or she may give you advice that you don't really want to hear. So think about it. This person that you're waiting to call is making an offer to you soon. If that doesn't happen, number 3, then I really believe that you will be making an offer to them. And I think it looks okay. It is romantic, and I think it will be fruitful and things good will come out of this. Once again, I'll repeat, I don't agree with the way you're being treated if they're not contacting you, but some people are like that, aren't they? But not a bad reading, number 3. Please subscribe, as I said to the others, and click the bell icon and all that stuff, and share me with your friends and make a comment below. And don't forget, the competition, win a free reading with me at the end of this, and the way to win it may be hidden in these readings, so listen carefully. I hope you did. If not, run it back. Number 4, thank you for waiting. Right, why has this person not been in touch? I don't think that this person is feeling very well. I think there's something wrong, and I think that one or both of you are a bit depressed. I know I often say that's probably too strong a word, but you're a bit fed up. One or both of you is overdoing it. You, number 4, are working too hard at this romance. I think you're doing all the running and it's not fair. I think one or both of you have to see a doctor or a person in a similar role. It could be someone in a caring profession, it could be an osteopath or a healer, it could be a psychic or a medium. It's a person in a caring profession, once again not a young person, someone who's been around a long while, and they will give advice to you, and especially if it's medical advice, you must listen to it and follow the orders, and so must he or she if it's applying to them. It could be both of you. You've got some money coming, but it's a share of money. Now that sometimes indicates a split up in a marriage or a partnership where the money is divided. This is in the reading, number 4. This money is going to be needed, so don't let it in one hand and out the other, which I often say. I think you're working too hard. Number 4, I think you're working too hard at this romance. I think you're always saying yes to this person when you shouldn't be. I think they're taking the mick a bit out of you, and you mustn't let them do that. And to not ring you or contact you, I still believe is unforgivable, as I said, I think in all 4 of these readings. But a lot of you, number 4, are affected by the past. You're regretting things you've done in the past. So you may have been through a similar situation to this before, and it's like you're not learning from it. All you can do is learn from the past. You can't go back to it. So watch out for medical advice or advice from a person in a caring profession. It could be a religious person or the local vicar or somebody in a religion that gives advice, a caring person, older than you, or at least as old as you if you're not, if you're not a baby or you're a youngster. Watch out for a share of money, which could be from the sale of a property if you're splitting up with somebody, and it could be of course he or she that's splitting up and selling property, but from somewhere there is a share of money, which means of course a share means you're not the only one getting it, or he or she isn't. I think you're overdoing it. I think you're making life much harder than it should be, and I think some of you are a bit depressed, a bit down. I pick up tears in this reading. I pick up a lot of tears. So if you're crying over this person, that's very sad. But a lot of you, number 4, are crying over spilt milk, so don't. You can only learn from the past, or try and remember it and learn from it. But I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please subscribe and click the bell icon and all that. Especially welcome to you if you're on your own. Now in a few minutes we're going to do the competition for you to win a free reading with me worth £65 UK sterling, and you can have this reading from anywhere in the world. All you have to do is wait for the competition at the end of the reading. In a few moments I'm going to come back to you with stage 30 of the Old England School Tarot course. Stage 30 is the Two of Pentacles. I hope you've been following the course, because when you learn the tarot, believe me, it will change your life for the better. Make no mistake about it. You can help your friends with tarot. You can help total strangers with tarot. You can do healing with tarot. You can do witchcraft with tarot cards. And the tarot cards will become a part of your life. They will become your friend, your companion, your comforter, and your company, and you will love them. And as I keep saying, if you don't fall in love with the tarot, you probably won't finish learning the course. So stay with me for a moment. I'll get everything ready for you, and we'll do stage 30 of the Old England Tarot School course in just a few seconds. Take care. Welcome back. Now, we're about to do stage 30 already of the Old England Tarot School Diploma Standard course. And it's the Two of Pentacles you see there. We'll do that in a few seconds. Let me tell you about the competition tonight. To win a free psychic reading with me, a full length one from anywhere in the world on your telephone. And there are a few things I want you to do to try and win this thing. It's ever so easy. First of all, at the end of the reading, click like and subscribe. And secondly, and click the bell icon, of course. And then the next thing I want you to do is to put a comment down below why you think you should win the free reading. It's a bit of fun, and if you make it funny, that'll help. But put a reason down below why you want a free reading with me, and I'll pick the best answer. So think of something original, and I'll comment below where you are and tell you when you've won, if you won it, and we'll arrange for you to call me from anywhere in the world. And it will be a full-length reading with me, no one else, just me, on your telephone. You can have it in bedroom, at work, in the car, in the bath, anywhere you want. All you have to do is win it. So let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles. So, excuse me using my notes, but I wrote these 20 odd years ago, and I don't want to forget things. The Two of Pentacles, a time to juggle, perhaps, maybe juggling with finances. You can see the juggling going on the picture there. Maybe you're juggling with your emotions or future plans so they can be equally shared and in fact enjoyed by everyone involved. Balance is the key word with this card, okay? The Two of Pentacles may also suggest that the future is not always certain. That's why you need to win a reading with me, of course. Things have been expected to develop may not be going according to plan when this card shows up. So now there may be time to things may need extra thought and extra consideration, expect fluctuation and allow for changes, and that I think will be a good thing to do so you know it's coming. Changes will be profitable if the querent remembers to keep a flexible outlook. The querent is the person you're reading for when you've learnt the tarot course, of course. Maintain high balance in his or her business and personal matters. That's what it's telling you to do, balance. The word is on the card. It's easy to learn these cards. The querent should be feeling extremely optimistic at the present time. There are possibilities of good news coming and travel opportunities. So you can see that again by the picture. So the Two of Pentacles, it's a time to move down the line between swinging blades. Have you ever seen that on the films? He succeeds because he's alert, he's agile, and he's patient. He knows when it's time to move, and he knows when it's time to stay still. He glides through the dangers, enjoying every moment of this deadly obstacle course. Lancelot is trapped in the energy of the Two of Pentacles. There's nothing quite like the feeling of being graceful and effective at the same time. On the Two of Pentacles, you see a young man dancing as he judges the world and his worldly concerns. To be dancing with all sorts of things, juggling with money, as I mentioned earlier. He loops around. The Two of Pentacles suggests that he can handle unlimited problems. In the background, you see two ships, and he's waving at them, and they're cruising up and down the channels of life. In this reading, the Two of Pentacles lets you know that you can juggle demands made upon you. In fact, you'll relish the thought and be excited at every hurdle, a lot of you. If you don't feel this level of confidence right now, the card asks you to believe in yourself. Have self-confidence. You have all you need to meet most of your goals and embrace the challenges. So it's quite easy to remember this one because it's all about balance, as I said at the beginning. It reminds you that you've got to be flexible. You've got to move freely and lightly in the directions you need or where you're needed. You must be able to be supple if you want to prevail. To be flexible, in other words. Don't force yourself or you're going to get cut down. Don't force things. It's not the time to be rigid. You've got to be flexible. Know sometimes you've got to step to the side or even take a step back. And stepping back sometimes is the surest way forward. It's a symbol of fun, this card, laughter and good times. It's definitely a high energy card. If you're feeling tired and depressed, this card may be a sign that greater vitality will be yours soon. If you're feeling a bit tired, the energy will come to you. There could be warnings about overstimulation, so watch it. Don't overdo it with the drinking or anything like that. Be sure you get your rest because you're going to need to enjoy the energy that's coming and caused by that card. A few key words with the Two of Pentacles. Keeping everything in balance, coping with demands, getting people to work together, making sure that all areas are covered, having lots of irons in the fire and moving forward smoothly, emphasizing all aspects of equality in your life. Adapting quickly, being flexible, feeling free to try new approaches, going with the flow, refusing to let changes throw you, opening to developments, seeing possibilities, handling changes, and changing directions easily. Then it means having fun, doing something you enjoy, getting a kick out of life, like Frank Sinatra, taking time to play, feeling high spirits, whistling while you work, seeing humour in the situation, and kicking back the troubles. If the card is reversed, as some psychics do reverse cards, it can mean you need to budget your money, you've got too many irons in the fire, unsteady plans, scattered thoughts, a bit scatterbrained, lots of useless departures or travels. So if the card shows up back to front, it's usually the opposite of what it means the right way around, reverse cards. So I hope you enjoyed that. I would say a special hello to you if you're all alone watching this. I always do. Now, once again, to win a free reading with me, just me, from anywhere on the planet, Australia, Alaska, New Zealand, India, Pakistan, anywhere, even England, all you have to do to enter this competition is subscribe to the channel, click like, share me with your friends if you want, click the bell icon, in other words, join the family, and then in the comments section below, tell me the reason why you would like a free reading with me. And the funniest or the most original, doesn't have to be funny, but something that catches my eye, I'll choose the winner and I'll contact you and give you the number to call me and the time to call me, and you'll get a free reading with me all on your own from wherever you are. You could be at work, you could be in the car, you could be in the bath, or anywhere, not in the shower because your phone will get wet. But a free reading with me, and I hope you enjoyed that. And remember my motto, everyone out there, think lucky and you'll be lucky. Think love and you'll be loved. And I love you all. I'll see you soon. Catch you later. Bye-bye.